YouTube back again with another video. In today's video, man, we're going over everything coming in the Season 4 update. The patch notes just dropped. The update comes out in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Obviously, I'll be uploading videos of different things. I'll probably live stream as well. Really don't know. But anyway, let's get into everything that is in the patch notes. And so, first off, we already talked about all the new items that are physically new, like the guns, maps, etc. In a previous video. If you guys want to check that video out, I'll probably link it down below. But here's some other stuff that is in the patch notes. We'll go over the nerfs, buffs, etc. We are also going to get 4 new variants of Urzastan's Battle Royale as a gulag. They'll be randomly selected. Alright, so Gulag S is a stacked equipment in L-shaped plywood walls, the S shape. Okay, you know what? I'm going to link this down below. If you guys want to read the Gulags, you can. I personally don't care. They're just different shapes. So in my opinion, it doesn't really make sense to go over them. But there's 4 new variants of the Gulag coming. Urzastand bunkers, we'll get that in season. We talked about that in the last video. Let's see what else is here. Specialist perk is coming back. Tactical sprint boots perk. Another exclusive Urzastand exclusive feature arriving in season 4 is the tactical sprint boots perk, which will be accessible through the bunkers and will grant players an unlimited increase in your tactical sprint speed and reduction to fall damage. You can loot hot zones in season 4, which are established points of high reward, high tier loot areas, which will have a lot of players, a lot of high tier loot, etc. New vehicle, we talked about that in the last video. New weapons, like the Kar 98, the Super E 46 SMG, the Reclaimer 18, and the Sledgehammer. We talked about those in the last video. Warzone Season 4 operators. Season 4 spans the roster by bringing 5 new operators, including the beloved Task Force 141 member, there we go, Soap. So we got John, or as he's known officially in-game as Johnny McTavish, or Johnny Soap McTavish. He's going to be in the Battle Pass. Hammer and Void, both in Battle Pass. And then we have Dupe and Copy, both Black Cells. And I'll have a Black Cell breakdown once the season drops as well. We have a new Season 4 crossover in Warzone, which will be a Mobile Suit Gundam. It is a popular television series written by Yoshiyuki Tamanio. I hope I pronounced that right. So that's be pretty cool for the people that like anime and stuff and Japanese shows and stuff. I'm not a huge person of those, so I can't tell you if it's good or not. Battle Royale player count has been increased from 100 to 120. So that's pretty good. You get 20 additional players. Let's see what else here. Unlocked bunkers will now have an escape hatch as an alternative exit. There will be new rewards added to various locations. The new gulags. We have a couple new playlists updates for Warzone. I'm trying to speed through this Warzone stuff for us because I don't really play Warzone, and there's a lot of changes to Warzone. If you guys want to read the Warzone stuff, you can. Again, I don't really play Warzone, so that's not my main focus. Alright, so the new SMG is a pistol caliber carbine chambered in 4.6 by 30 millimeter. It is designed to give impressive stopping power with a skeletonized lightweight frame. Exceptionally adaptable, this weapon can be modified to excel in most combat scenarios. You can get this via Battle Sector 6, or as we talked about in the last video, there will be a way to get it pretty much instantaneously with a Black Cell. Kar 98, this is a modernized version of a World War II bolt-action rifle, which was developed and used by the German army, or the Nazis, as they're formerly known. It's a bolt-action rifle that is powerful and accurate, has high damage output with a slow rate of fire. It's available via the Battle Pass Sector 5, but again, we talked about in the last video that you can get it pretty early on, almost instantaneously, through Black Cell. The Jack Harbinger kit, which will be the first week's, this week 1 aftermarket part, or conversion kit. It is a M4 assault rifle conversion kit, so it is for the M4. It will chamber it'll be a .50 cal conversion kit for the M4, if I can speak English. It is an extremely deadly quick kill weapon. The slow fire rate, drop in bullet velocity, and significant increase in recoil require a careful hand. Could be pretty cool. Jack Gunslinger, which will probably be week 2. I'm pretty sure they keep these in order. It is a compatibility is a Basculus handgun, another Model for 2 gun. And it is a frame and cylinder conversion kit that allows this revolver to hold up to 8 rounds of a 357 Magnum with an exceptional increased rate of fire and a near instantaneous trigger action. So that's pretty cool. The next week will be the Jack Volke? I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Russian. It's a KB inhibitor conversion kit, so for the sniper rifle, Model for 3. And let's see here. It is a bro, why do they use big words, man? I'm a little slow, man. Why do you gotta do this to me? It is basically a well-crafted stock and receiver modification that updates the weapon to fire a 2-round burst at minimal MOA dispersion, making every trigger pull count. So this is going to be a very good switch up. So if you're grinding the one-trick camos or whatever, you're going to be able to put this on. It's going to make the gun feel a lot better up close. Obviously, it's going to be weaker at farther range. Jack's Scimitar kit. Its compatibility is for the FJX Horus, Horas. Is a submachine gun here on MW3, as most of you probably already know. Improved range, recoil are standard with this aftermarket kit, which also unlocks the use of a high-capacity drum magazine, making for the FJX Horus, making it probably going to be one of the better SMGs in the game. Then we got the Jack Thumper 656, which is a RGL 80 launcher, some of the Model for 3 grenade launcher. It improves the long barrel for an infantry carry grenade launcher, fires projectiles at higher velocities and distance, compatible with a wide variety of launcher projectiles, if I can English. So basically what that means is, and I think I talked about this a little bit last video too on the Season 4 roadmap, I think this is what they showed. But basically, it's going to allow you to shoot like rifle rounds, like rifle grenade rounds, incendiary grenade rounds, Molotov style grenade rounds, like smoke grenades. It's anything you really want. It has a bunch of different versions. It's basically just adding an ammo type to the grenade launcher, making it more interesting to use. We have the Jack Requiem, which is also a reference to zombies, as there was I think the good side was called Requiem on Cold War. Anyway, it's a cast out 7.62 assault rifle conversion kit, which is for Model for 2. And it is a counterbalance rifle system designed to completely eliminate vertical recoil. So that's going to make that AK very, very good when it comes to fighting at longer ranges, which is what the AKs really need help with in this game. The Jack Decimator is a Lockman Shroud submachine gun conversion kit. This modification allows the Lockman Shroud to fire in full auto, which does mean, drum roll, you can use the MP5 SD in this game again, the actual MP5 SD. So I'll take a second here to show you guys what I mean. So if you guys don't know already, the Lockman Shroud, or sorry, hang on, the Lockman sub, this one right here is the MP5. It's a standard MP5. Okay, this is the standard MP5 that you'll have in most cases. This is actually what I have in real life for airsoft, except I do have the MP5 SD's barrel. So I actually have an MP5 SD like A or something, which has like the same stock, same mainframe. It just has a integrated suppressor barrel. So if we go here to Lockman Shroud, the Lockman Shroud is the only gun in the game as MP5 that can be turned into the best of capabilities of being a MP5 SD. But this will actually give the cosmetic appearance as well, from what I understand, as well as giving the full auto capabilities, which means you'll actually get a legitimate MP5 SD, which if you don't know what that is, that's basically the same MP5 we had in COD 4, which is the integrated suppressor. A little playlist update, you love to see it. Alright, let's go back to the patch notes. The next one we get is the Renetti, which is called the Intimidator. It's going to be a slow down your fire rate and take more deliberate shots. With this modification, it changes Renetti to a single shot weapon. Very interested to see how this goes. It'll be more like a real life Beretta. Now Berettas in real life are also full auto, but there's a good chunk of Berettas out there that are all single shots. So very interested to see. That seems to be the last week, which we also know we're getting a camo as well that week. So that's very nice to know that we are getting that as well. All right, so some weapon balances. BP-50 has had its movement decreased from 4.8 milliseconds down to 5, so it's pretty good. We also see a decrease in sprint speed, decrease in tactical sprint speed. That seems to be it for the base gun, but the conversion kit, sorry, got a decreased movement speed, decreased crouch movement speed, decreased sprint speed, decreased tactical sprint speed, and a decrease in ADS speed. Again, not really nerfing it per se, but it definitely is a nerf, but it's not going to make a difference. I'm more interested to see how they handle the BP when it comes to damage, right? Because that's what needs to happen. The BP's fire rate or damage needs to be reduced, at least with the conversion kit. The BAL 27, its near to mid-range damage range has been increased. Its mid-range damage range, is also been increased. Lower arm and hand modifiers increased. That's it for that. The G36 was buffed, I think. Yep, it was buffed. So I'm again really happy to see that was buffed. And so the G36 is one of those guns that really needs to be brought up a peg or two. That has had its near mid damage range increased, as well as its leg modifier increased, which basically just means it's better for hitting leg shots now. It won't be as annoying. The SVA has been had its damage increased for headshots and mid-range, so pretty cool there. MCW has had its minimum damage increased from 22 up from 20, so the MCW actually has got a buff. Why? Just why, bro? The MTZ has had its max damage range increased, its near mid damage range increased, and its headshot multiplier increased. Modern Warfare 2's guns, we have the Kastov being buffed, the Chimera being buffed, the ISO being buffed. So there's 3 assault rifles for MW2 that have been increased, or that have been buffed. SMGs, we have the AMR9 being buffed, and I wasn't going to read through all of them, but there's a lot of buffs in this update. So what we're going to do is we're just going to say what guns are buffed, what guns are nerfed, and then I'll just go into what the guns are nerfed. We'll go into those. But the buffs are all usually by 1 or 2 points. So if it's a 20 damage gun, it's getting buffed. It's going to get buffed to 22 or 23 or something. So it's usually pretty self-explanatory. The FJX Horus has been buffed and nerfed. So just depending how you look at it, there's some stats that were increased, some stats that were decreased. So that's looks to be pretty solid. The Rival 9 has been buffed. Why? Again, don't know. Striker 9 has been nerfed, which is interesting. So they nerfed the Striker 9. The WSP 9, which I believe, if I remember correctly, is the Uzi, has also looks to be nerfed. Unless I'm reading this wrong, but it looks to be nerfed. The GG58 LSW, which is the light machine guns now, that has also been nerfed. The Holger 26 has been buffed. Snipers, we've had the Stalker has been nerfed, and that's the only weapon stat for those. Let's see. What else is important in this? In Resurgence, there's been some new challenges added. You can get kill and assist challenges, get 25 kills. You get something. If there's not, I don't think they have the rewards listed here. So it's 25 kills or assists. You get a Warzone Season 4 competitor weapon sticker. Get 250 kills in Warzone Season 4. You get a loading screen. Get 1,000 kills. You get a camo. These are all. I think these are the event camos. Not the event camos. Sorry, the ranked rewards. So you get the normal divisions rewards. Let's see what else. This is my first time reading, by the way. So so it might be a little longer because I'm actually reading it with you guys. I didn't pre-read this. So the new statistics panel from multiplayer has been adapted to Warzone, allowing players to consult their match and weapon statistics during a match. Match stats are also viewable in the after action report, or the AAR. Third-person parachute quality of life. They added a new setting that allows players to see their operator parachuting from a third-person perspective. Squad widget info, quality of life. Icons for armor plates, gas masks, and kill streaks will now appear under squad member health bars to indicate that they are currently have what they currently have in their inventory, which is a nice update. Contract timer is another quality of life thing. The contract widget will now display a visual timer or like a bar indicating the remaining time of the contract. Bug fixes. This is the big thing for this update. Fix an issue causing the race supply perk to have an incorrect secondary description. Fix an issue causing some players to experience stuttering for moving the cursor on the tap map. Fix an issue that caused players' names to overlap with reward text while completing a bounty contract. Fix an issue preventing players from paying the gulag entry token in the buy station. They fixed an issue with the tac map display, the incorrect reward. Fixed an issue causing the player to get kicked to the front end after selecting view division rewards. Fixed an issue that would rarely cause the pickup pop-up when objects disappear. Fixed an issue that caused the player to be kicked to the front end after selecting the reset filter. Fixed an issue causing inconsistencies with the squad fill option. Fixed an issue with the ranked resurgent SR overview. They also fixed an issue with the occasional issues allowing players to exploit the map. That seems to be all of the stats so far. That was, I think, specifically, that might have been the Warzone. It was. I'm an idiot. That was the Warzone only stats. I think there is another one for multiplayer, but it's pretty safe to say that there's not much other changes. Sledgehammer has reduced the footstep audio across the board for players to encourage for players that will encourage other players to use a different boot besides covert sneakers, which is nice to see. Actually, really nice to see that way it's not as intimidating to not wear sneakers. Obsidian camo is back. It's animated. It's the new Season 4 Prestige camo. The DNA bomb streak will replace the new streak in MW3 MP with Season 4. It's 25 kills and will eliminate the enemy team, but not end the match. So that's a huge win for us as players, like new players. The next chapter of Modern Warfare Zombies story is set for Modern Warfare Season 3. Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 Reloaded. There is no story content in Season 4 Reloaded. Season 4 Reloaded will feature the Unstable Rift. Let's see what else here before I end the video. Yeah, there's not really that many differences. Let's see. The Carnage will one-shot in Warzone and MW3 MP. In Warzone will one-shot headshot to 63 meters. And MW3 MP, it will be one-shot from upper torso and higher. Let me pull up the MW3 Modern Warfare Season... Modern Warfare Season 3... Modern Warfare 3 Season 4. Oh my god, bro. Can I English? Fuck. Patch notes. These won't be much different from the Warzone patch notes. I really hate how they have them separate. I wish they would just combine them. Saves everyone the fucking pain. Season 4 will begin today on Wednesday, May 29th, 2024 at 9 a.m. PT, 12 p.m. ET, or 5 p.m. BST, which we obviously get the patch notes an hour early. We have obviously the new SMG, a new marksman rifle, and then the new sledgehammer and new shotgun will be both in season. Tokyo and Paris will be both launch maps, and Incline and Das Gross will be both mid-season. We have new modes for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Demolition, Hypercranked, Havoc, Headshots Only, and all game modes launch and in-season. Most of those are mid-season. There's only 2 modes at launch, or 3 modes at launch, all game modes, and then Demolition and Hypercranked. New kill streaks. I just said this, that the DNA bomb will now replace the nuke we have currently, and will be 25 kills and will not end the match, which is great. Luring munition streak, kill streak, missile drone kill streak, intelligent munition systems, which is the IMS from Call of Duty Ghost, mission control vests, and the compression plate gear perk. So those are all coming at launch. So we're getting a bunch of new kill streaks this season, which is just amazing to see. That's awesome. Obviously, the new maps, the new modes. Let's see, what else? New weapons. Been over that already. New map for market parts. Been over those. So yeah, pretty much everything's the same. nerfs and buffs pretty much the same across the board. So yeah, hope this was a video that was helpful. Oh, here we go. Here's some new shit. So hang on 1 second before we end the video. They have addressed various issues causing improper first-person animations. That was fixed. Customization. Camos can now be equipped on the Beast Glove blueprint. No new, no. It's the way because they have it spelled like but then they have no, right? Like who reads this shit, bro? Who types this shit? No fear weapon decal no longer has a white border equipped to it. Equipping the Carnage skin on the MCW Sarf will no longer result in an error. Fix an input device exploit allowing unknown blueprints to be equipped. And the Jack class optic is now unlocked as expected upon purchasing a relevant blueprint. UI fixes. We got the weapon mastery unlock challenges can now be added to track challenges. XP bonuses potential from compatible operator skins is now displayed while in the lobby, but not in a party. Bug fixes. And this is actually different than the other patch notes, so I'll make sure to read these two before we end it. Corrected a spelling mistake in the right camo challenge for the Swarm. Player icons on the minimap will no longer appear to follow the Wilson. Vests that disallow primaries will no longer prompt to quick equip invalid weapons. Adjusted pro and cons displayed for specific attachments to better reflect their actual statistics. Fixed improper tile placement in the gunsmith while the compression carrier vest is equipped. Activate prompt is now longer displayed on completed armory unlocks. Spawn protection is now disabled when the player inflicts damage or locks onto a kill streak. Fix a bug causing spawns to not match the intended directional ability of the map. Increase detection distance for nearby enemies in a small spawn location, and decrease the volume of footstep audios from all players, including enemies. So that's good. Collateral kills now progress battle rage kill challenge as expected. Kills with battle rage challenges now track progressively correctly. Fix an issue causing the ISO 9mm to not unlock upon challenge completion. And then they made a couple map changes, nothing huge. I'm looking at the nerfs and buffs. They all look the same. There's nothing different. They're all pretty much the same. There's a couple differences, but nothing crazy. Some issues fixed with the vests, some issues fixed with the shrieks. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it, man. There's some zombie stability fixes, which is just basically fixing crashes. There's some HUD fixes that have been made to make the HUD a little cleaner. But that's pretty much it. If you found this video helpful, if you didn't fall asleep halfway through it, then leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, season 4 begins here now in 1 hour and 5 minutes. Once 11 o'clock hits, it'll be officially 1 hour till season 4 starts. And again, I'll probably be live streaming and I'll be uploading videos on all of the stuff that's new. So make sure you come out and check it out. With that being said, I love you guys. You're one of a kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.